heal the world, make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying. If you care enough for the living, make a better place for you and for me. Hey everybody, Lady Cheryl here. I'm working in the tea garden today again with my two grand angels, Layla and Chewy, and we're going to put some morning glories to climb up the trellis behind the tea garden, as well as we're going to plant some bush beans, and we're also going to transplant our dahlias so we can wrap this area up. You guys want to say hi?
Hi. I'm Layla. I'm Chewy.
And what are you doing today? Helping me in the garden. Okay, thank you. Gardeners, the landscapers are here and they're spreading my wood chips. I'm finally getting it done. I'm so excited. And they have some places that they need to still cover, but like right in here and by that fence right there. But we're getting it done. Then the next step would be for me to hire somebody to make repairs on my fence. And we're getting the wood chips spread down in the walkways, the pathways. Some of these wood chips are too large, but I'm going to get my grandchildren to pick out the big pieces of wood chips. And that looks like a nest right there. What you think, young man? Looks like a nest on it.
You need to take it out?
Yeah, thank you. Look like whatever tree they cut it out of, the city, they cut down a nest. So yeah, they're doing a real good job going through the pathways. And you all remember I put cardboard down there. I also put down some old carpet squares. And of course, everything is crammed over here, but that's okay. I'll take my time and get it cleaned off and move some of the stuff to the back of the food forest. But I'm excited. I don't need any wood chips way back there where all the fruit trees are, because I actually still have piles from when I had this done the last time. Yes, I think I'm going to skip 2 years and not put any more wood chips, because as you can see, this is a real big layer. But it will all turn into rich black soil, so I'm grateful. Okay, gardeners, I want to show you something right in here. This is a real low part of my garden, and so for about the last 6 years, I've been building it up with wood chips. I started off with soil, but it takes so much soil, but the wood chips and letting them slowly break down helps it much better, so that's what we're doing here. Okay, so we kind of like grading this off with wood chips. Most of my apple trees are coming out of dormancy, and they look so beautiful this time of year with the leaves and the flowers. The apple tree that you're looking at right now is a golden delicious apple tree from Stark Brothers. I bought it bare root 3 years ago. It's a red delicious. They're beautiful. Very pretty. And I think we're going to get more apples this year than we did last year. And the red delicious. And that other one was a golden delicious. And our muscadines are waking up. Our Nobel muscadines from Ison's Brothers. Or was it Ison's Nursery? And I think this brown turkey fig tree is going to do the same thing it did last year. It died all the way back to the root, and as you can see, let me go closer, that is coming back at the roots. Last year, I cut it off to right here, all the way across. But I saw some green when I pruned it before. So we'll wait a couple of months and see what happens. Gala apple tree is still in shock. It's not dead because I've done several tests on it. It's still green. See that green? But it was budding out before the freeze, and then it just stalled. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm not gonna give up. I'm happy to see that I planted my worst zinnia seedlings here, and they're doing okay. Sweet William is back, and of course my cone flowers. I love my cone flowers, and I'm not sure if this is a weed. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm not sure what that is right now. Could be a piece of society garlic. Okay. This is a Crimson Crisp. It's a Stark Brothers signature apple. Slowly coming out of dormancy, but it's doing pretty good. And it's also in the container. This is a Pennsylvanian golden pawpaw coming out of dormancy. I'm excited to see that. Okay, this is the neglected part behind my greenhouse. As you can see, my grandchildren are gonna come and pull all these weeds. I started over there. They're real easy to pull up. I'll show you. Because they're in wood chips. These have a lot of seeds, so I won't be composting this, but I can't make tea, providing that I strain it. But anyway, I wanted to show you this golden delicious apple on a semi-dwarf stock. It's finally coming out. Let me show you, get this plum branch out the way. It's finally coming out of dormancy. So I'm happy about that. And then the other one right next to it is a Kinder Crisp. And it's out of dormancy and putting on fruit. And I just saw something, a nice size piece of fruit right here, but I don't like this on it. See that? That's the Metheny plum. But it has a lot of plums, as you can see right there. Go closer. And then back. There's a lot of plums on it. Here's some right there. I'm just excited. You know, when you have a tree for 3 years and then it start to put on fruit. Let's go closer so you can see that fruit. It's a wonderful feeling. And I take leaves off like, branches off like this, and anything at the graft line, and that's a weed before. Okay. Show you how easy it is to pull weeds out of wood chips. Just try to grab it at the base and give it a good yank. And that's it. Right now, I'm just giving you a brief update on the flowers and the tomato plants that are growing in the greenhouse. Someone decided to mow their lawn while I was filming, so I had to come in and do a voiceover. But everything that you're looking at right now, all of the tomato plants and the petite marigolds, the different types of basil and heirloom zinnias were all started inside my home in January, and I moved them to the greenhouse the 1st of March. So they're growing really fast. I keep a fan on them, and I have the front entrance and the windows up on one side so that they can get accustomed to the high winds that we have in North Texas. This is the first year that I've grown okra in the greenhouse, and you can see it's budding right there. So we're going to have okra much sooner than we normally get it. Those 2 tomato plants right there to the left, I accidentally left them in the greenhouse, and they were kind of ripped up really bad from the hailstorm that we had a couple weeks ago. I really didn't think they were going to make it, but I'm going to put cages on them probably tomorrow because they're doing well. And look here, guys, we have tomatoes. It gets so hot in the greenhouse without the opening up. So in about 2 weeks, the cover will completely come off the greenhouse. And because it gets so hot here in Texas, you just can't use a greenhouse, the kind of tunnel type one that I have in the summertime with the cover on. And the wind and the heat will make the plastic disintegrate anyway. So I put a new plastic cover on every year. And each year I try different covers to see, if they would last longer. I love all of my heirloom zinnias. I get those seeds from Baker Creek. This year I didn't bother with trying to label all of them. I will when I save the seeds this time. And who knows, maybe I won't. I don't know. A woman can change her mind, right? He feeds me when I'm hungry. I am clothed and in my right mind. He didn't let me sleep too late. He woke me up right on time. Yes, he woke me up this morning and started me on my way. Hey, the Lord is blessing me right now. Trying to decide when we put these chairs. Said I was going to put them right over there. Yeah, I will, in the shade. Hey, everybody, I'm joined by my grandchildren, Andre and Layla. You all want to say hi?
Hi. Hi.
And they enjoying the prayer garden. And want to tell me what you like most about it? Garden.
My favorite part of the prayer garden is the flower bed.
Flower bed? Mm-hmm. What do you like about the flower bed?
I like that there's so many colorful flowers, and I know that each color means a different meaning.
Okay, thank you, Layla. What about you, Chewy?
Mine is the water feature.
You like the water feature the best?
Yeah, it's very relaxing when you read next to it.
Right, because I told you I was going to be sitting out here reading my Bible and whatever else material I'm reading. And that is very relaxing. So we moved this from the patio from last year. We had it closer to the house. But I think it'll be a good accent piece here. And these are the Mexican Petunias. And Chewy had a good idea that we use this really decorative container and just transplant these. And Layla had a really good idea. We're going to add a pop of color over here by adding the Dahlias. And Layla, will you pick up one right there by that orange flower? It's coming out of dormancy. There you go, the little white pot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you can show them. Come closer so that they can see that this Dahlia is coming out of dormancy. So you could go ahead and put it over there. And Chewy is one more right here coming out of dormancy. See that one in the middle? You can take that one. I'll do that probably tomorrow morning. Right. And put it over there. Okay? All right, guys. So this concludes the prayer garden. We just need to do a few little more spring touches. As you can see, the sunflower, the first one of the season. Let me go in closer. There we go. Hey everybody, we had a contest going. You see these little grow boxes down here? This is what they look like over there upright. I don't want the wheels on them, and they're also self-watering. I don't use that mechanism anymore. I just like because they're real durable. They last for years. You can get them at Lowe's or Home Depot. They're $29.99. I get them when they're on sale. Okay, so Chewy, and his name really is Andre. I nicknamed him that when he was 4 months old. And later, I asked them if they could move the wheels. And Chewy's got all 4 of them. Let's give Chewy a hand. Let's give him a hand. Sport. Okay, and Layla has 2 more that she's trying to do. Okay, do it the way I taught you. Put your foot there, grab both hands, use all your strength, and pull.
You gotta put your other.
You gotta put your elbow into it, right? Good job. Give her a hand, Chewy. Okay, 1 more. And they are getting $1 for each one that they remove, in addition to the other money that they're making for doing chores for me. All right. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, so my grand angels just made an extra $4. Chewy is up to 9, and Layla is up to 7.
Big Mama, what are you gonna do with these wheels?
Well, I'm gonna save them because I could put them under the bottom of those wine barrels, and as the trees get bigger, I can be able to roll them, build some type of platform. Okay, thanks for asking that again. I'm teaching my grand angels how to make these just containers, grow boxes. So the first thing we did was we dug up and shoveled some of the wood chips that have been decaying right in this area, and you see the white spots on them. Let me go again. All that white stuff, that's mycorrhizal fungi. I used to have to buy it before I converted all the lawn to wood chips, so I don't have to buy it anymore. So now we shoveled some into this grow box. All 3 of us lifted up this about 40-pound box of strawberries, and we put some more mycorrhizal fungi wood chips in here. And now we're going to put in 1 bag of potting soil each. You sitting on it, sweetie. You need to pick it up so I can open it. I have a knife, and we're going to put 1 in each one. And then I'll come back and show you. We're going to put worm castings and azomite rock dust. And we're going to plant, I'm not going to tell you until I do it. And go ahead on and cut it down at the bottom. Make a line straight across. You got it? Go ahead and cut the corner out. Good job. Now you're going to pick it up, and you're going to put that whole bag inside of there. Good job, good job. Don't waste any, okay? All right. Okay, we're gonna get that in the trash. Layla, you gonna put your bag up there? Oh, it's already up there.
Yep.
You're gonna cut your bag. Let him out first.
Okay.
You see how he cut his bag nicely right across here in a straight horizontal line. Go ahead.
Oh, I think that's
Turn your knife the other way, yeah. Cut it, sweetie. You got to move your knife with some strength. Okay, now you're going to lift up on your bag.
I got it.
Thanks, Cheryl. Let him help you, sweetie. Let him help you, sweetie. Let him help you. There's nothing wrong with asking for help. Okay, Chewy, she got it now. She's got it now. Great job, Layla. Okay. We don't want to pack it. We just want to smooth it out. Okay, boys and girls, that's it for today.
Ooh, can't wait to plant something in here.
We're going to do it tomorrow when you come home from school.
Yay!
You coming over tomorrow to work too? Okay. All right, guys. We'll see you for part 2 of this tomorrow. Guys, we took out the Mexican petunias out of this bucket, and you can see that it's root bound. Chewy, you can get the soil. So we're going to loosen this up real good, but I'm going to do it once it's in the pot so all the soil will be intact. Okay, guys, so we finished transplanting the Mexican petunias in this container, and it's looking a little weak right now, but it'll perk up, okay? And real soon you'll see the little soft lilac and pink color small petunias, and they're perennial in this area. Zone 8A. Okay, Chewy, your bottom is in the video. Sorry, I got tickled, guys. Okay, so we put a lot of wood pieces, chips in the bottom of that big half wine barrel. Chewy is opening up the potty mix. Please don't waste it on the ground. Layla, can you help him? And they're gonna fill it up. Don't waste it. Okay, hurry, hurry. Okay, let's see how far the soil went up. Top off. Go ahead. All right, that's just a paper towel or coffee filter that I put in it to keep the dirt from coming out the bottom of the soil while I was in the house. Now, Chewy, you're gonna take it in your hands, turn it upright. Okay, go ahead. I'll get the phone later and just put it right there on top. Very good. Layla, you can get the phone. Okay, guys. So you can see here we empty very carefully the pots of dahlias. I put the two that are coming out of dormancy in the front so we can enjoy those blooms, and hopefully the other ones will start coming out of dormancy real soon. And you're just going to take potting soil and you're just going to cover up the missing spots. Let me help you. And you direct the soil where you want it to go. Okay? Don't put it on top of plants, son. Very good. Get that soil off the plant. Thank you, Layla. These other ones, it doesn't matter if you cover them up a little. Okay, guys, after we cover the potting mix over the dahlia bulbs, we noticed that we have a couple more that are emerging. One right here and one right here. So, guys, I have a leaf mulcher, but I'm going to have Layla to take some of these leaves and just rip them apart and cover up this whole container top, okay? You can't talk?
Okay.
Thank you. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay, I'll come back later because we don't want to waste time. People watching you do this. I'll come back and show everybody what a good job you do. Okay? So while Layla is doing that job over there, Chewy and I put some wood chips and just a few leaves at the bottom of these two old containers. Break that up, baby. Break that up. That looks like a pecan or a walnut. What is that? No, just some. That is that's a pecan. I don't want that in there. Okay? I'm just gonna put it for here right now, but you're gonna go ahead on it. Don't never put anything like that in. We're gonna plant flowers. So can you go over here, please? Get some of this soil, fill this container up, okay? And we'll give it a little compost tea and some little comfrey tea, and it'll be enough to grow those morning glories. I started those seeds and they're really overgrown. Okay? Go ahead and put, when you see a lot of stuff in it, put it at the bottom. Go ahead, go to the next one, please. I know I'm rushing you, but it's getting ready to rain. I want to finish up. You finished, Layla? Got everything covered?
Oh, yeah, and
break it up, break it up. Break it up. Put it in there and break it up. Break it up with your shovel. Layla, what are you doing? You eating leaves?
No.
What are you doing? Are you finished? You can water it when you finish. That's what I'm asking you. Go ahead and water it. The water hose is on. All you have to do is just turn it to the left. Get these big pieces of compost out of here. Don't get any from this bucket. Go faster, baby. People want to wrap this up. I tell you what, guys, I'm going to cut away and I'll come back and show you how I teach them how to transplant the little seedlings. Because we don't want to make this video too long, okay? Okay, so Chewy and I planted what we call those morning glories, and Layla and I just taught her how to wind the vine up against the trellis so he could continue to do it on his own. Layla, don't put two together.
They both on different
Okay, now you need to get the rest of it. Next time, just say yes, ma'am. And Chewy likes to sprinkle leaves like you're sprinkling salt on food. You know how those guys, those chefs, go take the salt and go. Thank you. Just drop it. You done, Layla? Move back, sweetie, if you're done. Are you done?
Yep.
See, you didn't evenly distribute that because you have two spaces over there with nothing on it. I may throw some seeds down there in another pot. That's enough. That's enough. These, tops to these concrete blocks, and I just thought it'll make it look a little neater, and my grand angels will have some place to sit. Is it perfect? No. But I did the best I could. Okay? So they can sit all around the edge here. Okay? Tomorrow I'll start another project. Right, Chewy?
Yes.
And where are you going to put that?
On this pole right here.
It's called a T-post. Turn it toward this way. Okay. You got it? Oh, you got to take the plug out. We probably shouldn't use that one. Shouldn't use that one because it has 10 pounds of sand in it. That's why it's so heavy. Here. Hey, we'll just put it on top of the compost and we'll move it around. Don't put it over the hole because I want the water. It's getting ready to rain. I want the rain to get rain in there. Okay. Bye, little guys. It's getting ready to rain, and we let Layla go in the house. She wouldn't get her hair wet. I soaked these beans. They're called top crop, and they're bush. And we're just going to plant them here so I can just easily harvest them. I don't have to be bending over. I'm just putting them approximately where I want them. No, sweetie, you have another container over there to do. Go over there. See right here? Just put them out and start separating them, okay? You want to put them about 5 inches apart. And I'm going to come and check. And see, I already put the worm casting and azomite rock dust in here while you guys were in school. And so now, separate about 5 inches apart. And these are going to be soaked in because it's raining now, right? Don't put them too close to the edge. And I asked you guys, was there any more soap bags of soil left? And both of you said no. And there are 2 bags right there. You see it?
Yeah, I said yes.
So you can pick it up and put it at the close to the house.
Okay.
So it won't get so wet. Don't go that way. Go the other way. And I'm just smashing these in. And tomorrow I can always come back out here. And if I see any beans that didn't get real soaked in, I will just go ahead and push them down there or add more soil. Okay? This concludes this video. I hope my grand angels, Layla and Chewy, and I didn't fuss too much. And I hope I showed you something that you can use in your garden. Now, I always grow top crop being the vining type, but as you get older, you make some adjustments. So I'm gonna, it's just drizzling a little bit, but we're supposed to get a good rain though. So I'm just pushing these down. Hold it, baby, don't play. Go ahead and get the soil over there so I can work in the morning up under the patio. Okay. And these will germinate quickly because temperatures are rising. I'll have a couple of days of 80 degrees, a couple cool nights. Strawberries are looking good over there. Okay. I'll probably edit everything I just said out. I purchased this yard art because it reminded me of both of my great-grandmothers. They were both born on July 4th, And I was born on July 4th, and I remember having to go with my grandparents to see both of them on my birthday. And I just have this vague memory of them quilting and the house smelling like mothballs. Boy, I give anything if I could see them again, which I know I will one day. Anyway, I just wanted to share that with you so that I'm going to be working on this area of the food forest, and I'll show you what I did in the next video. Okay. Thank you for watching. Bye now.